So Laura, today I thought we'd have a look at the pigmented fineliners. It's such a good entry-level pen to do a quick sketch. And we've got a little treat that Laura's going to draw live for us. So let's have a look at what they can do.
So I'm using the Stillman & Burns soft cover sketchbook. I really like it because I can do all sorts of like little landscapes and little drawings in there. And first we've got the Pigma Micron. So what I like about this one is that it's based off like a traditional technical pen. So for those of you that are really precise and like to have a lot more control over your line, this is why you would use this pen. And it's pigmented. I mean, they all are, but it just, I don't know, it gives you a really good line variation of all the different types of pens out there. And like I can do short controlled strokes.
There's lots of different nib sizes too, aren't there?
Yeah, 005 is my favourite, the finest one, because I'm a bit of a detail freak. I like, you know.
So I suppose popularity-wise, people are probably using 02s, 03s for drawing?
Yeah, actually in 01s too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will like to do mandalas or scientific illustrations with them.
And you can get all these Pigma Microns in colours as well, can't you? Quite a few colours in the range.
Yeah, you can. Especially in like, I love using sepia. It gives you like an old world sketching feel.
And it's all pigmented ink, so archival, waterproof, light fast.
Yeah, that's really important, especially, and you want a good black ink when you're drawing, because when you do scan it up onto a computer, you want it to show up really clearly. In which this case, the next one I want to use is a uni pin. It's got a really flat matte black ink and really strong tips too. So even though they're the same size, for those of you who are a little bit heavier handed, you can tell that the uni pin is slightly bigger. Same size stroke, but it's a little bit more robust. These are more like fine technical sketching. This is more like all sorts of sketching. If you think Kirby Rosane, who uses a lot of these.
So they might also be good for a younger artist who might press a bit hard accidentally.
And all of you, those quick urban sketchers out there who like want to get your idea down as soon as possible, and you know, want a tough pen to withstand it.
And again, quite a few sizes. I think there's about 8 in that range.
Yeah, so 005 again to 08.
And you can get loose stock, or you can get that little wallet there of it's 5 or 6 pens, isn't it? 5 pens.
Yeah.
So that's the uni pin.
Oh, these mountains. Very, very abstract mountains. Okay, the next one is my favourite. Is a Pitt Artist Pen. It only goes to 03, but you can see it's got a really long, narrow nib. And this whole front barrel section is nice and long, so it gives like an elongated posture. Well, it allows your hand to elongate it and actually see where you're drawing.
So you're not kind of right down on the nib like you can be with some technical pens.
Exactly, yeah. It's for those of the people who want more of a freer, longer, expressive stroke. And it's got India ink, so it's really, really black. Like this one here. This is just a quick sketch, but you can see the lines here, even how dark they are compared to, say, over here where you've got Pigma and all that. It's more like a warm black. It is a really deep black.
And it's the same, isn't it? You can get these in singles, open stock.
Yeah.
But I can see there in that pack you've got there, there's some nice greys too, which can be very appealing to soften your sketching.
Yeah, so the great thing about the Faber-Castell Pitt range is that they come with brush pens, so it's really good for illustration. So if you want to block in some colours once you've filled it out with your hatching and everything, give some really vivid colour to your sketches. Which brings me on to my favourite, which is the brush pen, the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen. It's a bristle tip, not like a foam tip, so with foam tips they fray, but this one is more durable and you can refill the cartridge. So if I take this off, you buy the cartridge, and it lasts quite a while, depending how much you're sketching, but for me, I don't know, a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, that's like minimum.
So this is where you're really getting away from just fine lines to actually filling in a bit of colour.
This is basically traditional India ink sketching in a portable format. So a lot of comic artists out there and all you illustrators that love to use this. Is quite popular.
Oh, you can see it's so much blacker, can't you? Look at that.
Yeah, so it's a really true black India ink, and when it dries it has a slight sheen to it, so you know it's permanent, and it's pigmented too. It's actually blacker than most of the other inks out there on the market from what I've experienced.
And does it actually fit in your pocket?
It does! Not these days, jeans are tiny, but you know. I don't know, you can get a lot more coverage with it and be quite expressive. I mean, I'm just mucking around here, so it's not a masterpiece, but it doesn't have to be. Like, art doesn't have to be.
That's how sketching should be. Oh, you can really see that, can't you, how you're filling in the colour.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the Pigma Micron with the range of nib sizes, the pin with the stronger tip, the Faber Pit pen with the India ink, and now the Pentel pocket brush pen with the black pigmented ink for larger areas of filling in or colour. Great. And all available from LarryPOST.com.au. Thanks, Laura.
Yay. Oh,